Hi everyone, this is Jenny from Spectrum Noir. Today I'm going to show you how I made this cute little card using just one package of our Spectrum Noir Alcohol Pens. I'm going to focus on our yellows package, which has a variety of some really pretty yellows and oranges. They all blend well together and I just love it. This is actually one of my very favorite sets. If you take some of my classes, you will most likely use some yellows. I really like them. They're very bright and cheerful and just vibrant looking. So here's my card. You can see my little butterflies. I added some little wires on there. We have a little metal tag on the bottom that I'm going to show you how to do. And it's lots of fun. So let's get started. We're going to use OR1 for orange. We're going to use GB5, CT4, and CT1. So those are the colors I'm going to use today. All we need to have now is a little butterfly. This butterfly is from our Sheena Douglas set, Flying Colors. I absolutely love it, along with the saying that says, butterflies are self-propelled flowers. Isn't that a cute saying? I think it works great for Mother's Day, a thank you, birthday, whatever. So I really like it. So let's go ahead and get started with our OR1, which is our darkest color. So I'm going to turn my paper so that's correct for me. I like to make sure it's at the angle that I like it, and it's really easy to turn the paper, much easier than turning my arm. I'm not worried about going out of the lines here because I am going to cut this out, so that makes this a really fun and easy project. Now I'm going to use my GB5 as my second color. I'm going to overlap my darker color just barely. It's going to dilute the edge of that orange and kind of pull it out into my golden color. Now I'm going to do the same thing down here. Notice I'm only coloring half of my butterfly at a time. I'm not coloring the whole thing because I like to color while my previous color is still wet. They blend together better if you have wetness, and so I like to focus just on smaller areas. So if you're having a hard time blending, you might try focusing on a smaller area. Again, I'm just barely overlapping the previous color and pulling it out a little bit. Now I'm going to step down to my lightest color, which is a CT1, and I'm going to dilute the edge of that darker yellow with the softer yellow and kind of pull it out. And I'm pretty happy with it, but if you're not happy with it, sometimes things don't blend very well if you don't have enough fluid. So if you weren't generous enough the first time, don't hesitate to go back and do exactly what you did on top of your previous work. And it's going to go much faster the second time because you already have some wetness there. You can see how fast it goes the second time. And soften it down to my lightest. And I like to kind of frame in my butterfly, so I'm going to take this dark orange and I'm going to go around the edge and kind of fill in these little dots. Again, I'm going outside the lines. I'm going to cut it out so it's not going to make a difference. And there's half my butterfly. So let's head over to the other half of our butterfly and get that side done too. I'm going to sneak in just a smidgen on here so you can see a little bit closer. There you go. So here's my OR1. Add that in. And now I'm going to step down to my GB5, overlapping just a little bit, and pulling some of that color out. I'm diluting the edge of this orange, pulling it out just a little bit, and then I'm going to step down to my 4. The lower the number, the lighter the color, and the lighter the color, the more alcohol that's in that color. So the alcohol is your solvent, and that's why it's diluting the edge of the previous darker color. If I colored over all of this with one of my light colors, it's going to dilute all of it and make it look bleached out and mottled looking. So we don't want to do that. We just want to barely overlap the colors. There we go. And again, I don't like how I blended this, so I'm going to try it again one more time. Second time around, I almost barely have to just touch it, and it blends really quickly. And now I'm going to go to my CT1 again and just soften those edges and then frame it in with my orange. Then I'm going to cut it out and add a little bit of wire to my card so that I have some little antennas. I don't want to cut those antennas out, that would just be too hard. So I'm just going to cut them out and add some wire on there. So that's how I did my little butterflies. And now I'm going to show you how I did that little metal tag. Basically, I took a little metal tag. I've already colored the other side of this, so I'm going to use the back side just to show you how I did it. I'm going to use the large end of my marker, and I'm just going to color my tag and then let it dry. I will adhere that on with a little adhesive, and it will be perfect. I also want to show you how I did this little flower. Of course, I'm not going to use the flower on my card, but if I wanted that special little embellishment to match perfect, I'm going to use the same color markers on my embellishments as I did on my card. So here's a little paper flower. I'm going to take it, and I'm actually going to show you how easy this is. You just barely touch the edge of your paper flower, and it kind of wicks down in and gives it some color. I really like doing this to my flowers. It just makes it fun. I used to worry about buying ribbons and flowers and buttons and rhinestones that matched my cards, and I found that I just had drawers and drawers full of embellishments that I never used. This way I just have to buy white, and I can make everything match whatever color I'm in the mood to use. So there's my perfect little flower. Isn't it cute? So that would go perfectly with my butterfly card if I wanted a flower on there. So you can see how it matches just perfect. So that's my video today. I hope you liked it. Please come back again for more videos and have a great day.